Hey guys, how's it going? It's your friend Keith here again at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. I'm back from vacation. I went all over Northern Europe and I've got a very exciting guitar to show you. I've got a bunch of exciting guitars to show you, but I wanted to start with just an insanely rare, totally over the top, extremely cool guitar that I would bet most of you have never seen before. As you know, Jackson is my favorite brand of all time. And when I saw this, I had to buy it just to show it to you all. This is an extremely rare 2004, and from what I can tell, very last one ever made, Jackson Swee-Tone. Now you might be saying, what is a Jackson Swee-Tone? Keith, what is going on with this headstock? What is this crazy J logo? It looks like something from like a BC Rich, vintage BC Rich. I've never seen that before. What's going on? This is totally different from any other Jackson I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, look at the hardtail bridge. There's not even a spot for a whammy bar. Are you sure this is a Jackson? Where's the serial number on the bottom of the fretboard? Custom Shop USA Jackson. Keith, are you sure? Yes, I am sure. I'm going to show you a ton of rare features and give you a bunch of information about this guitar that will blow your mind. First, though, I want to thank everybody. We just hit 777 subscribers today on the channel. All thanks to you guys. It means the world to me. We're so close to 1,000. Big things are happening when we get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Of course, I get paid finally from the folks at Google and YouTube. Appreciate that. But all sorts of things are going to open up on the channel once you get to that point. And as that subscriber count increases, we actually get to start using the official YouTube studios in London. So your hard work is getting us there. These videos are going to get way better. More people are coming on board to do demos very soon. So don't yell at me for not doing one in this video, but you are going to get a demo very, very soon, guys. I promise you that on this guitar. Okay, so back to this one. Let's talk about what's super special about it. These were the most expensive guitar to come out from Jackson at its time. 2002 to 2004, this is the last one. The construction techniques were very, very different. As you can see, you've got a quarter sawn mahogany, Honduran mahogany neck with the scarf joint. 3+3, they called it the vintage style headstock. Very first of its kind. I don't think it's been seen since. You've got USA Spurzle locking tuners with the pearl buttons. Now, here's a first. Tell me of another Jackson you've seen this on, if we can get in focus. You've got quarter sawn Sitka spruce body. These wings are Sitka spruce. They've got an intense, like 3D effect. If you've ever played like a Gibson acoustic guitar, think of the tops like on an SJ200. It's like this, but to the 10th power. You know, way more intense on this guitar. The very best wood selected. It was the very best guitar Jackson set out to make. There's so many more features on this that are just insane. So, how many truss rods does this have? Well, it's got one Jackson truss rod, Jackson Custom Shop truss rod, but it's also got two custom spec pultruded graphite rods in precise locations for resonance peak, everybody. So you've got 3 rods in this neck. It's got a 15-degree pitch. This is a neck unlike absolutely anything Jackson's ever done before. 10 to 12 degree rounded compound radius for the fretboard. Again, what they were trying to do is they weren't trying to get away from making a metal guitar. They were saying, what is like the very best guitar we can make that's all inclusive, that just has the absolute best tone, resonance, sustain. You know, what's going to put Paul Reed Smith in the dirt? What's going to put Gibson in the dirt? How are we going to kill off all the competition and make the very best? Well, that's what they set out to do. And I'm telling you right now, they accomplished that with this guitar. It's not going to be for every shreddy metalhead, visually, and I get that. Although what you've got a beautiful soloist with a quilt, Eastern Rock maple quilt top. Beautiful soloist with a vintage style headstock. Mother of pearl J logo. It is an ebony fretboard, 22 frets with the pearl dot inlays. So this is something that was a little bit more all-inclusive that could be used for any genre. I think they made like 4 or 5 variants of the Swee-Tones. This one being the most desirable. That's the hardtail, double cutaway with the Seymour Duncan humbuckers. Other ones they've got them with P90s. They've got them with, I think, 3 P90s. They've got them, I think there was one that was even made with like a single coil, a Telly pickup, and a P90. But, and a single cutaway as well. Like kind of like a Les Paul. In my opinion, not the most attractive Les Paul variant I've ever seen. But just check out the craftsmanship, the quality of everything. You've got the pearl tops on the volume and tone knobs. This is a new old stock instrument, and you're getting the very last one ever made. Now, how do we know that? Well, that comes down to the Hangtag I got from the dealer in Canada where I bought this. So, yes, I do look all over the world for the rarest guitars. I found this in Canada. It took over a month to get here. It was a disaster. So no fault of their own, just the postal service they used. But the Hangtag they sent with the guitar, let me get it out. I have it in this case here. This is the original case. It looks brand new. It's a G&G custom shop Jackson case. So let's pull out the Hangtag here. So discontinued for 2005. And I was looking at this and I said, this is very interesting. I'm not quite understanding this model number here. And I was doing the research and I wasn't paying attention to that serial number. But this is absolutely the real deal Hangtag. And you've got October 30th, 2004. Now, if these are made few and far between from 02 to 04, and they're discontinued for the 05 model year, and as you know, in America, we start building the 05 model years a little bit in advance of 2005. Like you'll see a lot of Gibsons. A 2005 Gibson might have a 2004 serial number, but be stamped 2005 model. So you see a lot of stuff like that. Well, I was doing the research because I didn't quite understand this model. And lo and behold, that model says ST, Swee-Tone, AT, arch top, SC, single coil. And I was thinking, that doesn't match what we're dealing with here. This is clearly 2 humbuckers, and they're not P90 soap pickups. And I'm not even quite sure if it's the caramel finish it says it has, which is this 819. So the 280 is the Swee-Tone, the 1000 is the arch top single coil, and the 819 is the caramel color code. Well, yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, so how many variants are there? Well, there's an arch top. There's also a bent top, which is essentially like your normal Soloist or Dinky. And that's the most desirable of these guitars. And they're the ones that came with these pickups. So I said, okay, that must be wrong. It must be a BT. And they weren't called SCs, they'd be a 2H. So it would be a Swee-Tone ST BT 2H. Just like they have a SL 2H, this is a Swee-Tone 2H. Well, then I remember the serial number, ST0143. And I'm looking for the serial number on this guitar, and I'm like, where is this thing? It's in a crazy place. Oh, real fast, wooden truss rod cover. How awesome is that? Really killer grain. You can see a lot of these streaks of like blonde in the wood, and just beautiful top on the headstock there. But let's go ahead and flip this over. I think you might see it better this way. Yes. It's upside down. Sorry about that. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. ST0153. So what happens is it looks like someone screwed up the hang tag by 10 numbers, and probably 43 very well may have been the arch top single coil, and 53 is, obviously later than the 43 is the bent top with the 2H, the two humbuckers. Now, I don't know if that means this was made after October 30th, or if all the other details were right and the stooge who was filling out this part just wrote the wrong thing. Guys, it does happen all of the time. I've seen USA guitars missing serial numbers. I've seen wrong stuff written on hang tags. I bought a brand new custom shop Jackson, brand new from the dealer, missing the hang tag, missing the certificate of authenticity that they now do coming out of the Fender shop. So it does happen, everybody. But what that tells me is that this has got to be, if it's not the very last one, it's one of the last ones. And if you look online, there's like none with this spec. And this darker mahogany wood. Actually, you can see it's quarter sawn, but it also has some flaming in it. If we get this down, you can see the light kind of flame going there, and even a little bit in here. It's just gorgeous, guys. This is a time machine. There's no way for you to get one of these. From what I was reading, the Mark Morton Lamb of God Dominion custom shop model is based off the features in this guitar. But if you wanted to order this today, you're talking about like $6-7 and if they'd even do it, and you're probably waiting at least a year and a half to get it. This is the real deal from the original Masterbuilt Custom Shop series, and whatever mistakes or bugs they had to iron out in the first year, well, surely they've all been sorted out, if they ever even had any, by the time you get to the very last one at the end of 2004. This thing is just gorgeous. Well, I hope it was worth the wait, guys. Sorry for bailing on you to go on vacation with the family. That's super boring and super unrock and roll, I guess. But I did buy some guitars while I was away, and I will be making up for it. And I think this helps to make up for it, certainly. Thanks for clicking subscribe to the video. If you're new to the channel, join us. Click like on the video. Leave some comments. Let me know if you've ever seen one of these, what your opinion is. If you can get over the fact that there's no shark fin inlays and major points on it, can you get over it? I got over it. I will get a sound test for you all soon. It is insane. There's nothing like it. The feel of this neck, there's nothing like it. It's a totally different shape. It's meant to feel very natural and well worn in. That's from their catalog. They wanted to make a new neck that was more comfortable, more natural feeling, more played in, more set in, and there's nothing like it, guys. I wish all of you could come out here to the studio and play it. It would blow your mind. If you're ever in the UK, you want to swing by and record, we're keeping this one for the studio. It'll be up for sale, but it's here at the studio. You're absolutely welcome to record with it, and I can't wait to get this demo out for you guys. Head on over to our Instagram and Facebook too, if I didn't already mention that. And send us some love. Follow us. The numbers are increasing. It's absolutely incredible, guys. Can't wait to hear your comments on this. And I'm going to shut up and get on to the next video for you. All right? Thanks, everyone. I will see you very soon. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your weekend.